are you asking the question, please?
I'd like to. I've got two questions that should be answered. But firstly, I'd like to put it to our section 1.1 officer. Given the statements in past two budgets and this year's budget, and with the fact that our reserves weren't what they should have been, was this year's budget correct and balanced? What are those issues? And in those two budget meetings, we were assured by the leader and other leading cabinet members that our financial management and planning was excellent, as was confirmed by SIPA and other agencies. Are those statements, in your view, incorrect and should be challenged? And we should be notified that they are not excellent and were not excellent, because, as I said in the previous meeting, if we put garbage information into the system, we get garbage data out that can show whatever this organisation wants to make itself look better than it was.
I think on the 2 points, the budget was certified as a balanced budget. The income equaled the expenditure. It was a balanced budget at that point in time. There was acknowledgement in the statement on the budget about the risks that the council faced. Obviously, those risks have increased, hence my comment about challenging decisions that may be needed in the future, but it was a balanced budget at that point in time. As to the comment about the quality of the financial management, I think we acknowledge that we are going to improve that. Absolutely. We are bringing in absolute expertise to assist the council in the future. We are committed to working with all our existing staff. We have some really good, excellent staff, and we will work with them and we will enhance their development. And if there are gaps, then we will bring in interim resource to address that.
Martin Kelly.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I think the question is roughly the same as Councillor Strutton. I'll ask it anyway because I have 3 questions, please. It's to the finance team. Was the current leadership and finance team aware of the issues raised by the audit when the budget was presented on March the 8th? And did that make the budget, in your opinion, was incorrect or correct? Second question, were meetings held in December with the leadership team to discuss the scale of the issues? Were they aware of it in December? And the final question is, you mentioned the next financial year. Given the urgency of the situation, are we looking at something before then, budget-wise, bearing in mind the scale of the issue that we have in front of us? Thank you.
It is slightly difficult for me to comment on some of those because I physically wasn't at the council. I will endeavour to do my best. To what extent people were aware, I believe reports were presented to the audit committee over several months, so I have no doubt issues were discussed at that meeting. I have no doubt matters were brought out. I do not believe, but I cannot be certain about this, that the full quantum of what the auditors eventually identified was known, because obviously that will come at the end of the audit process. You will appreciate I was not here. I'm reflecting on the information I have received. Likewise, I'm sure the leadership team was aware of the audit as it progressed. Again, that was not a completed audit. There's no reflection on anybody here. Once you get to the end of the process, you can look at it holistically and see the impact. If I understand your third question correctly, we are not giving a date. You will have noticed as to when 1920 accounts will be produced. We are going to absolute root and branch review of everything. We are going to make sure this is of the highest quality, and then at that point, we will submit the accounts to the auditors for an audit at that time. I cannot put a date on that, if that is what you were referencing in your question, Councillor Cllr.